Good morning, guys. A great good morning to all who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. Now we got a packed day. You got a lot of things to talk about. And remember, you can call and give me your take. You see, the reason I'm asking for a take on JAGDEO and LALL's discussion, it is a matter of urgency, supposed to be of serious interest to most Guyanese, and very important, oil and gas, because it affects Guyanese directly. Even people who are poor now, with good management of our resources, we're supposed to get more. We're supposed to get benefit. We're supposed to get poor people in the country that has good well-managed oil resources. You understand? Well-managed oil resources is the term to use. So that's very important to note. So as much as, somebody asked me to read out, somebody driving this man, I can't read it, but the context of which the individual is talking is that both parties have Guyana's interests at heart, LALL and JAGDEO, and they're working from different perspectives. But nonetheless, like wars in the world, I must tell you, the Israeli and the Palestinians have had wars for a number of years now. And you ask the Israelis, they think they're right and they're doing the right thing. You ask the Palestinians, they think they're right and they're doing the right thing. But nonetheless, there's always a war and there's always division. So my objective as the Guyanese critic is to make sure that things are done in a fashion that we benefit. You understand? You don't lose an arm and a leg in the process of trying to be a better athlete. Can't give up an arm and a leg. You understand? Athletes need all the limbs. So you don't go in calculate, well, I'll give me an arm and a leg and thing. Like how when I was a youth, I tried to sell to my kidney. People tell me one is 10,000 US and I calculate what 20,000 why I could do it. Forgetting that I gotta get a kidney for use. Or not knowing. I tell you I was stupid like that. Right? In the past time. Me just sit down with my wife and planning how we will use up these kidneys, the money, the 20,000. We don't spend it when me watch the exchange rate. If me go where me get this money, me go wait a couple of days for changing money when the exchange high. And having those experiences, I'm willing to accept your shortcomings and my past and these kind of things. I watch and I hear the interview last. So you could call me at 622-7740. I ain't look at the interview, but remember getting feedback from the people, and this is what I want more than anything else than giving my, because normally is my opinion. I critique on things and I interview JAGDEO. We've had a number of issues over the years, differences of opinion, and not to say, well, I in the party, I could say something. Me time about the opinion, I talk about the way they're doing things and the way I see things should be done. Right? So being aware of that, I look at things from a certain perspective, right? So you could call right away 622-7740 and let me think. Now, this morning I want you to be, if you're traveling on the Berbice Road, the West Coast Berbice Road, please travel with caution, because now, this morning, early, family members, I got photographs of the mother of one of the Henry boys coming out and up on the road and creating a bit of a ruckus. Attempts were made to block the road. Certain parts, attempts were made to burn the road, and the police are on it and moving. So if you're West Coast Berbice, you got family. If you got family in West Coast Berbice and all these kind of things, get your what I promise, what I'm going to do, because one of the things that I'm not getting, if you listen to the conversation is more about I got away from the Henry boys again. I got straight to the Berbice boys, we should call it, because the Harish family in burning up and blocking up road and stuff. But we obviously now seen clearly where's the intention. We know that some of the people who were behind the Henry boys, some family members and so, is not so innocent as they look. Because the mother, today, she was on the road. I get this photograph early this morning. So they can't say there ain't nobody problem or how it coming about. Hello, good morning.
Hey, morning, critics.
Talk to me.
Yeah, man, I like that piece where JAGDEO tell that LALL that his mind of the story, man. I love that piece. Last night I was listening to it, but I couldn't call you.
Okay.
You're right, man. JAGDEO right. Listen, guy needs to, if they want to talk, they need to invest their money into those kind of things, and I agree with JAGDEO.
No, but you still gotta listen to the fact that we got the oil resources. How does the oil resources trickle down to the people? That's all Glenn talking about. And I want to know how it trickle down to the people. Now, I beg to differ on his, I would agree with you on his method of doing things. You see, Glenn Lyle got a method. We got a sledgehammer and he broken down and frigging up everything. And when he done everything, broke up. You understand?
Right.
Then what you got?
Okay.
You blow up, left the thing back in the eye, anything. Big confusion, you understand? Now in the midst of all of this, I am questioning, you know, where does the people get? And Glenn Lyle puts himself out there as a fighter for the people, right? But for 25 years, Glenn Lyle has had a very successful paper. You understand? Lots of money. Glenn Lyle happens to be one of the richest men in this country. So, what I want to know is when the people are going to win. Because he's winning all the time. When are the people going to win? You understand?
Okay, I understand you.
That's all me worried about, because I know what he's saying. I can say I hear. I can tell you. I would be deceiving you. I would be lying to say I don't know what Glenn Lyle is talking about. Glenn Lyle talks about this every meeting, which Kaicho News has a meeting, and every afternoon Kaicho News has a meeting, and Glenn Lyle speaks about this oil. He's adamant about it, and he also knows my position. I am of the opinion that the method to which he uses going about trying to get the thing right is a little harsh. Like me, I don't force in, because what I've been doing for the last few months is reading up and getting a better understanding of oil. So you're saying this, you're saying that, but you have international organizations are looking on, and they are very limited in how they put and what they put. Right?
Okay.
So my thing is, in finding the problems, also make recommendations to solutions. And we got to move forward. You imagine, as a government, you're doing something and everything that you do is seen as wrong? You understand? You imagine that? It's madness. You know, here, although quite a few of the things that you're doing is mistakes, you can't rectify every mistake as people can. Opposition want you to do it this way. Glenn Lyle wants you to do it this way. Jan Mangal want you to do it that way. Uncle Paul want you to do it the other way. You understand? So one has to ask oneself, what exactly are we going to do? What is middle ground? You understand?
Correct.
Do you know the beginning of the end of Venezuela? The beginning of what you see today as Venezuela's position. Massive inflation, mass confusion, and all of that was begun. The beginning of that was ExxonMobil being expelled from Venezuela. Did you know that?
Yep.
Well, these are international. This here, ExxonMobil is bigger than Guyana and countries put together. Their worth. You understand? You have a company with men who greedy, looking for make money, hitched up. A mistake was made by the previous administration, previous PBB administration. A mistake was made by the APNU administration. Mistakes were made, left, right, and center, because we went in not knowing what we went into, right? But how do we get it right?
Well,
Is it get it right that we fight with each other and broke up everything and stab up one another, joke up one another? You understand? I'm not saying dialogue.
Yes.
I'm not saying dialogue. I ain't got no problem. For instance, Glenn needs to keep doing what he's doing. He needs to stay there, put it, and cover things. He has the resources. If I had the resources, it's me alone, brother. It's me alone. As I drive and talk to you, I drive to town to go look after my business. I woke up this morning 4 o'clock to calls from one woman saying she can't get the police from West Coast, right, to go and serve a warrant for she get your child support. While she stands and see a man driving up and down the road every day. The man was impregnate she, driving a bus, he making money. She can't get the police to do that. I tried to call the deputy commander, you can't get on to him. You understand? Now me, I would have jumped on that. But does it mean that other Guyanese don't have other problems? A critic, one to the aisle thing, tag by the aisle thing now. Is it a case? You have the biggest newspaper and its publisher putting most of their resources into this oil thing. Right? We having a discussion. Maybe they're not getting the message across. Maybe there needs to be more reach. Yes, I think I could do more. I can't do more at this time. You understand?
Right.
I there talking to you, but enough time when I do me live and I saying, oh shit, you time a road trip, let me show you the road. Enough time when I talking to you, to y'all, and I doing my thing, I am going, when I done it, I going for collect something, go and deliver something, go to the bank.
I see that. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I see that a lot.
Yesterday, while I talked to you, I going with me AC man for go and fix me AC. I had an electrician by me 6 o'clock in the morning. Me not afforded the opportunity, like one of them smelly smell. Put up how much money I getting from health, how much, you know how much work I doing, how much money I getting from GPL. You understand? How much am I worth? How much is the man in the country with the most viewership worth? You know?
Yeah.
Hungry belly and low lifeism can't done for all my hard work. Why these? She said I turned on the ERC. Smelly smell. Say I turned on the ERC for 100,000. No, I turned on the ERC for 200,000. The ERC, the Ethnic Relation Commission of Guyana, decided they want to have a conversation on racial tensions and everything else. Racism in Guyana. They want to have a conversation. And they are not willing to pay to use the biggest platform in the country to reach the people. Then it's a sham. Like the ERC has always been a sham. Under previous administrations. You understand? That is what is it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bullshit. They call me, Mr. Critic, we would like to think on your platform and we talking about racism. You hear anybody see it? Anybody know about it? No. Because they did not think that it was worth the while paying for Guyanese people to get the information.
I don't want to pay this
Then
money
smell go come and holler, but I turned them down for $100,000. No, I turned them down for $200,000. I told them if they don't have $200,000, they can't come on my platform. Because what are Guyanese people worth? You understand? What are Guyanese worth? You want to have a conversation about race. Where you going to talk about them? Eh? By the time I done, hey. While I done, hey. By the time I done, 20,000 people don't look at me. You understand?
Right.
What you plan to pay to educate Guyanese people? If you're going to have a conversation on race, you know how much billions of dollars pump into the ERC? What does the ERC do? It's a total waste of time. Eh? Now they're going to have a conversation about racism. And we want it free. No, man. Me days for them shoving is not done. How you believe I driving? How you believe I eating? How you believe I do? I don't want to do anything corrupt. I don't want to do anything corrupt. Do you know how much Stabrook News and all them getting paid for put ads to waste time? The government has to get its act together and get value for money. If you're going to use a platform to reach the people, you use the biggest platform in the country and you have to pay a premium price.
Alright, babe. Alright, good.
We talk. Who get money? How much money? Eh? You been, where she been? selling photos, 20 US, 100 US, showing out your saggy body. Smell, you better get yourself organized, yeah? Because I know you inside, I see you inside out, they send the photos to me. The same photos we will send to everybody. How much you paying for going on the biggest platform? You know how I get here today? Huh? Hello, good morning.
Morning, Critic. Looks like somebody string you up down for the man in there, boy. Anyway.
Where's that?
Is it like somebody swim up your head or what?
No, they swing up my head. Certain things I don't take too likely to. Nothing don't bother me, brother. Nothing don't bother me. Yes, sir. Personally, nothing don't bother me. You see me hairstyle partner. You see me face. You see how I there? I don't care about look and feel and thing. You can't get to me. I am the Guyanese Critic.
No. I've been talking about this Henry by them here by the man is surrounded, the police are surrounded the man since 5 o'clock this morning. The area.
The police do what?
The police are surrounded the area since 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Because they've been trying to make an attack, but then like the police are holding down.
I've been monitoring it, yes. I've been monitoring it. They go there, one village, they try for a little bundle time, but the police are on it. And the police need to be that way. They need to be proactive, not reactive. And now it is clear because I have a photograph of one day Henry Boy's mother out there on the road. That lady, where the plane in the center was get blackout and so early morning. That lady blackout 2 times the other day. The lady can't take stress much in the early morning the road trying to create confusion.
Yeah, that's true. Them are the one create the confusion there. The PNC, them with them people in
me ain't know about PNC this morning. When me see the acolytes them, then me got that. Me ain't know about that this morning. I know I saw photographs of the Henry Boy, one of the Henry Boy's mother on the road there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So that was sent to me. So I know about that. But me want get to the politics. Although you know the politics behind it, we gotta get factual information before we can say this body and that body. We talk. Yeah. So me tell you, what is it worth? What is it worth? Me? What is it worth? Tourism supposed to pay me. Everybody's supposed to pay me. Me ain't got nothing hanky-panky going on. They worried about what I get in. You get that? That is what you get, rewards for hard work. That is what you get. And what is the country getting? The country is going to be informed. The country is informed. The information what is happening, when it is happening, how it is happening. That's the kind of thing. You understand? The ERC called they want to put something on me platform. Just a dry? Eh? They first gotta apologize to me. Hello?
When you started the Guyanese Critic, you were working free.
John, I hear you. You gotta come off your speaker wherever you're on and get direct, brother.
Yeah. When you started the Guyanese Critic, you were doing everything for free. You were spending your resources. You were working for free. You finally see the light. I told you, you cannot do this thing without some kind of form of compensation, some kind of funds coming in. So you got it right now, and I'm pleased to see that you understand. Don't let people use you. All right. If you're gonna do a job, you need to be paid.
You have to remember,
right? So,
I am giving their money's worth. If the government wants to get information,
you didn't want to do that.
No, John, bear in mind, what I did not want to do is when I go to the poor man to take money to do anything. We don't take money to do interviews and all these things with the poor man.
No,
I am saying
that's not what I suggested. I suggested for you to continue doing what you're doing, which is reasonable. You have to get funds in to pay for gas, for food, for lodging, for moving around. You can't do that without a budget, right? So anyway, I'll leave it right there. At least you've seen the light. And that's all I wanted to, you know, give it a little input on that. So, nice.
Roger, brother.
Nice move.
Cool.
Later.
People who ain't got nothing for the self-worth, but who got, you know, years? You imagine 4 years I choked me belly? 5 years? I choked me belly? And weight me torn? You ain't got nobody, don't do nothing for nothing? Nobody said anything to me. This is what's wrong with these hungry belly low life people. You can't keep me down. Watch, no order. You hear smelly even come talk nothing when with the land with the 200 million. You hear nothing about thief thing, you know. You hear people, you hear thing about people who work hard. You hear nothing but thief, man. You hear people who work hard. So we got this situation, whereas the Auditor General did an audit on the Sussex Street drugs ban under the previous administration, PNC-led administration. There was a drugs ban at Sussex Street. They take a little old house, make it up, and rent it out for $12 million a month, right? And paid a lot of money for a number of years. This is Thomas Land, by the way. And that building coming up there on your left is Queen's College. Hello, good night. Oh, shucks. Good morning. Talk to me.
They think they're just creating a problem because they want to rob people.
Well, it is evident. It's evident. It is clear. It is clear and it is evident. Since it's not supposed to be about the Henry boys. It's supposed to be about the Barbies boys.
Today has been a special day for people from road. It's not to push like everybody who get a little last minute shop. It's just like Josh from him. And they want to make people uncomfortable just to rob people.
Well, let me tell you, the Henry family, after now, unfortunately, because they have been affected, I can tell you that. You know, nobody can say how they feel about how somebody dealing with their loss, but the Henry family is going to go down in history like the other people them who were pawns for the PNC. Have you seen back anybody would do them all them court matters, them people where they stand in the front? You see back any of them? Yes, sir. The Henry family.
Because the government was trying to assist them, and now they're creating a big problem that I think they will get no help from nobody.
No. Nobody want. Well, they can get help to create confusion. Yes, and the opposition will continue to use them, unfortunately. And you can see how the direction it takes. Because right away, half of the country, 3/4 of the country done watching and calculating. They say so, it look like regular thing. Because remember, everybody.
Why don't you use a day like today?
Well, there's no need to study what choices are there. When people are in pain. No. When people are in pain, any day is a day to express oneself, right? But what is becoming evident is the intention to create mayhem and unrest was from the beginning. And as much as the family played from the start a quiet, like dormant role, like they're in the background, like it's not them, it is becoming clearer every day that they have played an integral role. No. Here I tell you, we can't deny that people have been affected, right? But we continually see a certain type of behavior. Is what going on here? Like the president keeping party for y'all. The president like he keeping party for y'all. Is what going on here? Roger, yeah. So we continually see behavior that some members of the Henry family, because I see the big man with the tag, the president setting up thing for y'all by. Yeah, get a little music and Christmas caroling and so. Power Tech Sound Company, yeah, you can make a money there. Yeah. You're continually seeing behavior that suggests that this thing is not about pain and suffering. You understand? Or justice. This thing is about creating as much confusion as possible. Right? So, we can't get away from that. Because when a big woman, the woman, they shoot and she black out 2 times. When she got there, early morning, you understand? This lady's a sick woman. She's supposed to be harassed, she said. Nah, but there's a part of the fun of it. You understand? She's the first body I see black out and hold up their own head. You understand? So, yeah, I'll try it though. So you could call on 622-7740 and give me your take. Some of you should stop bitching and just add this to your New Year resolution. My dear brother, good morning. Have a Christmas and I stop sending this gift thing to me. I don't know who's the alpha gym problem. Like, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm always sending a set of bullshit to people. So we got the Attorney General has forwarded a document that he got from the Auditor General, and that document made some recommendations. As a report, as a matter of fact, it made some recommendations about persons being charged. So you have investigation and persons being charged. This came from the Auditor General's report, an Auditor General who has been critical of the PBP before and the PNU, the PNC led that previous administration. So I know what I got about the Auditor General now. So it's the hustle and the bustle of the tongue today. Just take your time, be cautious, wear your mask, be aware of your environment. Not only wear your mask, but wear your mask properly when you're out in the road in public. Man selling cake pans and all that, man, watch I got a little time and man poke and all them things, the fine leaf thyme and so on, this for your pepper pot. Somebody just come and ask me if somebody get me out this, man. Me always have. You can't get me out. Me don't worry about people, but I just talk it like it is. And I'm adamant about certain things. Yeah, I might be pissed off, yes. I gotta accept that. I might be a little pissed off. If I know that hungry belly, low life people, they make it in life, and all they hustle for do is watch who making it. You gotta work hard, bye. You gotta work hard, and the funny thing is, me hard work is evident every day, morning, noon, and night. I there all the time. You understand? Now we all want to come for them for what? For what? While I name Guyanese Critic, me name Freebie. Me name Freebie, I name Guyanese Critic. I turn down the people them for 100,000. 100,000 joke. You know, just cast me for a bush trip. You know, just cast me for one of them trips where it's going on. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Critic.
Talk to me, brother.
Yes. I probably want to stray a little from the conversation this morning.
Anything you want, but it is all about y'all, so it don't matter to me.
Alright, I'm from the interior. And a lot of people have a discussion saying that, like this island, this nice island we get in Guyana, like only for town people. You understand? Because the people in the interior, we get no training, we get no access to training, nothing at all to be part of this island industry. Last night we were listening to Dr. JAGDEO on Taichung Radio, and we hear nothing, we hear a lot of good things, but nothing for the interior, for the people from the interior.
Well, I think you might have things mixed up, brother. For instance, there are things that would be offered online, there are things that ministries would be offering and so on.
Yeah.
And I can tell you anything that is being offered by the government of Guyana in terms of training, anything that is being offered by ExxonMobil in terms of training and so on, anything that is offered on behalf of oil in terms of financing is for all Guyanese, no matter where you are. When you type in on a website, you understand? They can't ask you if you're from Bush, if you're from Linden, if you're from Buxton, if you're from Agricola, if you're from Annandale. They ask you that, well, maybe to know your address. They gotta know who's who. But you're being chosen.
I agree, it's there publicly. We all had a discussion is there. But when we inquire the cost for one of these people from any resident to come to town, the cost to come to town for the training, to sustain yourself for that period of time.
Well, that's out of the question. I wouldn't even discuss that. Me ain't giving nobody no money for come from no bush. What I will discuss is to ensure that Guyana has 10 tongues. Right? I would discuss, just like how we need the training, we even need GRA to be operating out of the 10 tongues of Guyana. You understand? You get me drift?
Yeah, listen.
So, what they would have to do is ensure that they position themselves to reach all Guyanese. And now, what you gotta say that is, you gotta say, well, here, now that the bush people ain't getting opportunity, but it's a little difficult for people in hinterland areas to get access to those opportunities because of their location. So we gotta make sure, government has to make sure that the reach of these things is across this country. You understand? Because there will be a disadvantage. There will be a disadvantage. And
highlight what I'm trying to find out.
Roger.
Yes, sir.
Well, here what I'm telling you. Here what happened now. I will do some revision. And myself and Vice President JAGDEO, very soon I will arrange it, will have a discussion strictly on oil and gas. You understand? I gotta do my research. I said, man, you know I don't work well. You know when I talking from a vantage point of an understanding, and I'd be read to some extent in a field. Now, I got enough understanding about local content and a lot of things, how these things work, what the contract has been like and so on. So, very soon I'll hold an exclusive interview with Vice President JAGDEO, and wholly and solely we will do what LALL had tried to do last night. But you got to... No, but here now, what has to happen? You have to ask the man the questions and let him explain. So I'm thinking if me and JAGDEO are going to go into oil and gas discussion, we got to do it over a period of time. And I think I am going to start a specific discussion. Right? Not with Dr. JAGDEO alone. The man who dealing with the resources, labor. All these people are involved in this thing in oil and gas field. You understand?
That's what I agree.
The man who's in charge, the minister, the subject minister, has to have discussions with us. The labor minister has to have discussions. How are people being looked at and addressed in the oil and gas sector? You understand? How are the workers being treated? Because I hear people in the oil and gas sector getting $75,000 working for an oil rig. What the blood clot is that? Why are you doing $75,000 working on an oil rig? It's madness.
The last 5 graduation, we were looking at that. The last 5 graduation ceremony, and they were highlighting where the people were from. Amsterdam, Linden, Georgetown. One person was from somewhere up, somewhere northwest, and all the rest is from the 3 main townships. Nobody else.
Alright, let me see what I'm going to be work on it.
Alright, my brother. Okay.
So what I'll do is start an oil and gas forum that we could talk to lawyers. We could even have Glenn LALL interview Glenn LALL. Right, so guys, I gotta go. Good morning. So I think we've had a fair discussion, and to get the thing is explaining it. If you do too much of fight and not enough explaining, you gotta balance it. And people like the little hyper, and from what I'm getting, it was a fight last night. But what you have to take away from these interviews is, what do you benefit? You understand? How do you benefit as a Guyanese citizen? That is what has to be taken away from these interviews. Very, very important. So let me look at that. Right, so guys, take care, peace out. Everybody, that's why I asked everybody for their input, because everybody get like it was a fight, JAGDEO and Glenn, but it is not supposed to be about that. It's supposed to be about clarity. It's supposed to be Guyanese understanding what they are to benefit from this. So let me look at how we get tailor something specifically to do, right? Take care, guys. Peace out.